Yo, what's going on, guys? This is the trade recap from today, Tuesday, August 22nd. And a couple things I want to go over with you guys. First and foremost, we didn't take any trades during AM session. We were waiting for this pullback into either the 15-minute fair value gap or a 30-minute fair value gap that was here on ES. We see that price did deliver perfectly to that daily fair value gap that we were waiting on yesterday, Monday, and we got that on NQ, got it on ES. Beautiful delivery up to there. So coming into this morning session, we're waiting for an opportunity to get short. Was bearish from start to finish during AM session, and ultimately never got the pullback up into there. So during our session this morning, we were right about in here. So this was the price action we were dealing with this morning during our Zoom call, our live trading session, and had the optimal trade entry drawn up here. Wanted to see price return there before really getting short. There was one sell that we set on ES on the 2-minute time frame that would have played out. We had it set and then we deleted it. And the reason I deleted it is because how price was forming on the 15-minute time frame, primarily due to actually NQ. We saw price here drop down with displacement, and then we saw price pulling back in, which ended up creating just a big wick on the 15-minute time frame, which is why we ended up deleting our sell limit that we had set inside of this fair value gap. So on the live session this morning, we set sell limits right here inside of this fair value gap, inside of this breaker, as price failed to push up to that 15-minute fair value gap and 30-minute fair value gap, but we did tap off of equilibrium, and then we sold off with displacement, market structure shift. So we basically just ended up tape reading this one, which would have yielded a pretty nice trade from the beginning of this gap to the high of the fair value gap candle, about 5-point stop loss, and then ended up giving about a total of 22.5 handles potential. So coming into PM session, was waiting for a Reaper set up on ES here potentially. So we have this 30-minute fair value gap extended across to the right. Wanted to see price tap into this initially, but then as it was getting through the first PM session macro, it didn't look like we were going to get that Reaper delivered to us. So I alerted the Discord that I wanted to get long. Once we got displacement here on ES, we had bullish SMT here at the lows with NQ. So just a little bonus there, but we have this bullish order block, this last down candle. Finally, we get this move up, break above structure with displacement. We have a fair value gap here. I actually alerted the Discord that I wanted to take the long off of the order block. It was just a bonus that we had the fair value gap in alignment with it. So the way that I managed this trade kind of backfired on me, because we had price pull up. I entered, had a lot of drawdown really quickly, but then it respected, held, went up, and then as we breached this high right here and this high right here, so we breached both of these highs right here. At that point, I removed risk. I trailed my stop loss from here to my entry. We're 2 ticks from TP1, which was 5 handles right above this high. And in one candle, probably in about 10 seconds time, price whips down and I get stopped out at break even right there. So I didn't enter again. The reason I didn't enter again is because price was coming up. We had a fair value gap right here. This was an aggressive move down. I thought there was a chance we would just run out these lows one more time, tap into that Reaper. So I didn't re-enter. As you guys can see, price from there went up. TP1, TP2 came all the way back down to where entry was again, into a 3-minute order block, and then ultimately went up and ran for the high, and then took that out and has been displacing ever since. Was looking to potentially get short after that had happened, but there really was no clean opportunities, in my opinion, to get short. Was waiting for something clean, and I just really didn't see anything right away. This would have been probably your only opportunity if you were going to target one of these fair value gaps, to just get short and target these equal lows, target that Reaper, which would have worked out just fine. But yeah, just to show you guys the executions, if I can, trading executions, boom. So yeah, this was exactly how I had mentioned. Entered here on this candle down as it tapped into this order block. And then on this candle, boom, topped me out of break even. So you can see the executions there and there. So yeah, a little bit of a bummer of a day. Had the direction right. Both times wanted to get short. Just wanted to get an optimal trade entry opportunity. Unfortunately, didn't get that. And then unfortunately as well, that 2 minute, I just didn't feel convicted enough to keep the trade on. So I canceled it and then tape read. So yeah, that is unfortunate. Look ahead for tomorrow. I guess I'm not really sure. Gonna have to wait and see what overnight looks like, because I don't know where we're gonna be come tomorrow AM session. What I would look for, I'm still bearish overall, but what I would look for is I would want to see price respect this, pull back up into one of these fair value gaps. And then I would like to get short from there if that's possible. The other alternative is going to be if we disrespect this fair value gap and push lower. At that point, I believe that we might be so close to the nearest sell side draw that we might be ended up, getting short from anywhere in here to target, daily fair value gap and weekly fair value gap below and sell side. So yeah, I'm a little indifferent, a little bummed out that wasn't able to capitalize on any of this move down today, and a little bummed out that even this trade that would have offered about 14 handles on ES, we weren't able to capitalize on that as well, or at least I wasn't. There were a couple people in the Discord that did not trail their stop to break even, and they just left their risk on because they were okay with it, and then it worked out for them, obviously. But yeah, for me, break even day and no trade during AM session. So let me know how you guys did today. Hopefully you guys maybe were able to catch something on either ES or NQ. To me, it just wasn't the best market. Was open to getting short on NQ as well. Wanted to see this. Wanted to see price come above these equal highs, sweep all this, mitigate this, tap into this breaker, and then sell off. Never got that opportunity on NQ either. So yeah, man, it was pretty tough. I won't lie. It was pretty tough. Never gave any perfect ideal trade entries that I would like to see, at least, to feel really confident firing away, at any shorts. But hopefully tomorrow things will be all right. We got PMI tomorrow and some high impact news. So we'll just have to see where we are at, come AM session tomorrow morning. But that is all for me for today. Hopefully you guys did well, like I said. If not, all good. And I will see you guys tomorrow for live trading PMI Wednesday, August 23rd. Peace out, y'all. Have a good day.